Hey, so this week for Funeral Fact Friday, we are going to be talking about the role that a mortuary makeup artist or a Desairologist plays when it comes to making your loved one look as peaceful as possible. So, let's go. A mortuary makeup artist, also known as a Desairologist, is somebody who specializes in the application of mortuary makeup on a decedent. When you pass away, your body will become colder than its current 98.6 degree temperature. Because of this, there are makeup that is used on decedents to blend into the skin that doesn't need the presence of blood to warm it up and keep it going. So when we think about mortuary makeup, we're looking at it like this: a water-based matte finish that looks kind of thick. The reason that we're doing this is to give an appearance, hide any discolorations that may have occurred onto the skin, and ensure that our loved ones are able to look peaceful and natural while they're in their caskets. So there are different types of mortuary makeup. Now, these are going to be examples of foundations. We have a more alabaster color. This is going to be used for a more pale decedent. This is going to be an olive color. It would be used for somebody who has a little bit more of a tan complexion. And then we have a more darker, deep color. This beautiful color would be used on people who have darker skin to blend in and hide any types of discolorations that may come to them. Now, they do make other shades. These are just some that I had on hand that I thought would be fun to show you. Then, if we take a look here, we have what's called an 8-in-1. An 8-in-1 can be used for so many different things. Primarily, when you look at something like this, we're going to use it for lipstick or even blush. So there's different colors in here that can match to a person's skin tone that a Desairologist may use to add a little bit of color into the lips, add a little bit of color to the cheeks, maybe to the nose. It's really up to the preference of the Desairologist and the photos that they're given when their families tell them what kind of makeup they want for their loved one. So when we think about how we put makeup on ourselves every day, the Desairologist would do the exact same for our loved ones. But just like how we don't only put complexion items on our face, we put others, the Desairologist would do the same. So if your loved one wore eyeshadow in a particular shade, or they liked eyeliner or mascara, the Desairologist would do something like that as well. And it doesn't just have to stop at mortuary cosmetics. If your loved one wore a perfume that was just unique to them and they always smelled that way, you could bring that perfume into the funeral home and your Desairologist would apply it to them. So that way, when you're visiting with your loved one, you still have that smell that reminds you of them, and you're still able to see what they look like, how they did every day during their life, just now in a more peaceful state. A Desairologist's job is to make sure that the family feels as comfortable with their loved one as they possibly can. And they do that through the power of makeup. Thank you for joining us for this week's Funeral Fact Friday. At Mansfield Funeral Home, we are honored to guide and support you every step of the way. If you found this video informational, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe in order to stay connected with us. And remember, planning ahead brings peace of mind, and knowledge brings comfort. Until next week, I'm gonna go put these back before our Desairologist asks where they are. I'll see you then.